The Conservatoire in The Hague is one of the most prominent names in the field of early music.
This is one of the best institutions to study early music in the world.
This is where it all started. All the people that I grew up on their recordings studied here, taught here, opened the department here. So I cannot imagine a place I would rather be in more than here.
The sheer variety of more than 6 centuries of music, of early music, all the different instruments, all the different styles, all the different languages and dialects of those centuries of music, that's what we cherish here, that's what we try to understand, that's what occupies us on a daily basis. Since more than 50 years we have this very special and very dedicated early music department here in The Hague. So we're one of the oldest early music departments in the world, one of the biggest. We have a department of around 100 students coming from all parts of the world. And I think I can honestly say we have a very special early music curriculum where we not only teach the theory and the philosophy of early music, but also the skills of early music. And that's so important. If we think of how music was made in the past, how people were trained in past centuries, it was so much about learning the trade, learning the different skills, learning singing, learning solfège, learning to understand the music from within. I think that is crucial to what we do here.
We have a very exciting curriculum. The most interesting thing is that we have theory lessons with historical approach.
We still call it theory, but actually it's almost all about practice, really.
And try to see what is working in our time and with our needs as modern players.
What we really want to offer the students here are skills and try to retrieve from the past, from whatever source has survived, specific skills that were important to understand that music. We want the students to understand from the inside out the music that they're making and even do make up their own music, so that they really learn the language, to speak the language rather than to just repeat the language. And we're even trying to bridge a little bit this gap between performance and composition, because in the end it's all about sound, right?
In our department, I think it's very important to us that our students are encouraged to do the research. Keep looking for the sources, keep looking for the treatises, and keep developing themselves. That will enrich your musical performance, your musical output, always with the research as a basis. We have a big tradition at our department to organize projects where many students are involved. We have the annual side-by-side projects together with the wonderful orchestra of the 18th century, which for many people is a life-changing experience.
It's not only a school, it's a playground. It's the place where you can explore and develop and allow yourself to fail, find how to grow from that. Here you can grow up to be the musician you're supposed to be.
It's an enormous pleasure to work with all these students coming from all these parts of the world, bringing their own culture, bringing their own music, and getting together here in the Royal Conservatoire The Hague to celebrate that diversity of early music. I think that's maybe the most important aspect of what we try to achieve here in The Hague.
Welcome to the early music department.
You will have a lot of fun.